Hello everyone, this is the Film Buff Gamer Guy, and I am back home for fall break, so I'm no longer in my dorm for about a week. And what I'm going to do for my short time being back home, I am going to show you my comics collection and my books, basically. So let's show you what I see when you see me, when I'm recording right now. So this is what I see when I'm recording. So here's my bed. I'm always too lazy to make it. And over here is where I keep my books. There are books in this shelf that I care about more than others, but this shelf over there, I once keep my 3DS and DS games over there, but now they moved over here. But I'm going to show you this bookshelf and what's on it. Like, this used to be my background in my old videos, but now it's not. But I'll show you it anyway. So let's go. So here's the shelf where I keep my 3DS and DS games used to be here. So I'm going to show you my shelves and where I keep all my memorabilia and stuff. So right here I have a head of Jar Jar Binks. I think I made this 4 years ago, and I thought it would be funny to put a Lego Jar Jar Banks' head like on a steak, and here's the steak, and I tried to draw with a marker with blood right here. So that's Jar Jar's head on a steak. Thought that would be funny. And here is Wario. This is one of those Mario Kart toys that I had when I was a kid, and my little stepsister got a hold of the other ones, like Luigi, Peach, Mario, and Wario's the only one who I managed to still have. So here's Wario. And here is Mario. This is a Mario bath toy. I think Mario Pinball Land. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it's Mario Pinball Land on the Game Boy Advance. And I think I got this in 3rd grade. I don't remember exactly when I got it, though. So it's a Mario bath toy. I think this came out in 2005-ish. Could be earlier, but here's a Mario ball. And here are Mario and Luigi plushies, and there's some rocks and a dolphin. What the hell are those? But here's a Steve action figure. And I'm gonna do a butt shot, an ass shot. Here to go. And here is a diamond ore block plastic. Like, I know there are Minecraft toys that are more environmentally friendly, but my phone buzzed, and here's my diamond ore block. And right here is Iron Man. I think this came out when Iron Man 2 came out, and this is my Iron Man figure, and it has a button.
Iron Man, powering up!
Alright. And down here are my books. Usually I don't care about most of these. Like, here's a book about Christopher Reeve, Superman, after he had a horse riding accident, and here's a book about him experience with that. Here's How to Train Your Dragon right here. Here's Stuart Little. Here's a novelization of Alien 3, and here's the Percy Jackson books that I had. Like, do have some nostalgic over the movie from 2010, but a lot of people hate that movie, and I definitely understand it. So, and here's Bad Movies We Love, by Edward Edward Margulies and Stefan Rebello. I'm not very good with pronunciation, so go easy on me. And here's Physics of Superheroes, and right near my more recent, I got the Flashpoint and Batman the Killing Jokes, and here's a Sherlock Holmes and Genius World Records on 2014 and 2017, and here's Doctor Strange and Fantastic Four comics from the 60s, and I also got one from the 70s, which are old prints that my mom had when she was a kid, and those are pretty worn out. Like, those are pretty upbeat, pretty good, and here are some comics. Here's some Green Lantern right here. Can't wait for James Gunn's reboot. And here are some comics from Justice League, Fantastic Four, all that. Justice League, and stuff like that I have. They're mostly from the New 52 era, and I have Calvin and Hobbes right here. And oh shit, I forgot. Here are some Magic cards. I don't really have friends who play Magic the Gathering. I probably should spend some time doing that. So here are my Magic cards right here. And this is a photo of my aunt and uncle's dog, but for privacy, I'm not going to show it. And right here is a Wii U gamepad here, McBurger King toy that I had when the Wii U was on its way. When the Wii U was coming out and the original Wii's, I guess, time in office is almost done. And down here is George Orwell's 1984. And down here are some Harry Potter books and some more Percy Jackson books, and that's about it. So that's my bookshelf. I wish I have more room to collect comics, and yes, I'm into comics, like from Marvel and DC, and I'm not crazy into reader, and a lot of those books, this shelf is basically a junk drawer. I also gotta learn to program with Scratch, and yeah, so a lot of those books I don't care about, except for Percy Jackson, Harry Potter, and Marvel and DC, and that's really it. So I have a whole bunch of junk in this closet here, and like, I do have some Diary of a Wimpy Kid and Captain Underpants in there. Those are books from childhood. Like, if you were born from 1998 or above, I'm pretty sure you have read Captain Underpants or Diary of a Wimpy Kid when you're a kid. If you were born from 1998 or above, there's more of a chance you might have read Captain Underpants or Diary of a Wimpy Kid if you were born in that year. But last but not least, I do have an X-Men comic that was too big to put on the shelf. And wait a minute, didn't I have a Marvel encyclopedia? And this is giant sized X-Men comic book that I have. So that's my collection. Like, this, I couldn't fit in that shelf that I was showing you. So that's the tour of the comics I own. Like, sadly, I don't have crazy amount of room to buy a lot of comics, but it'll still be fun to show you my comics. So, this is the Film Buff Gamer Guy signing out. Have a good one. Goodbye.